Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a late night video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Get over here! Nah. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now. Yeah, I was watching Mortal Kombat before, so the updated one, not the original one, even though the OG is better, but OG Mortal Kombat is great. Mortal Kombat Annihilation? No. It sucked. That one sucked. Bad. But the Mortal Kombat that came out about a year or two ago, that's good. They're supposed to make a second one, I think. I know they're making the game Mortal Kombat 2, like I don't know why they made, it's called Mortal Kombat 1, and now they're making a Mortal Kombat 2. Really, it should be really Mortal Kombat 13, but that's what it is. But yeah, I was watching the movie Mortal Kombat with Hanzo, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero in it. And that's it. You know that one, that great one. But it is what it is. But anyway, welcome to the channel. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. Anyway, content creator talking about the wonderful world of movies, sports, wrestling, whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if you like it, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that subscribe button, then subscribe to my other channels down below in the nether realm, otherwise known as the description box below. Show your love and support, smash that like button to death, stick that thumb straight up the wahoo. And that's that. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And most importantly, tap and slap that bell. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, well, you need to get sent to the Shadow Realm. Because you're SOL, you know what that means. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. And we move on. And if you're new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. If you don't, get out of here. Go fuck yourself. That too. And we move on. And that's pretty much it. Alright, it's late, guys. I'm pre-recording this before. By the time you see this, I'll be in bed or probably getting up. I don't know, but anyway. But I'm pre-recording this. I will be doing SmackDown tomorrow afternoon. Sometime in the afternoon, I don't know when, but, and then I'm going to do TNA as well, and then probably late Saturday night, I'm going to do, my Collision and Rampage review. Collision and Rampage is taped tomorrow, so most of the results have been out already, so if you want to watch the show, go watch it. I mean, there's nothing else on really Saturday night, but it is what it is. Thankfully, there's no Rangers game tomorrow. Rangers have pretty much the next few days off, and then they will begin and open the Eastern Conference Finals at the Mecca MSG against, well, if you saw my little short on my rant channel, you pretty much saw Boston, the Bruins, again, losing 2-1, 2 unanswered goals by Florida, so they beat the Bruins again for the second year in a row, not in 7, but this time in 6 games. So they go on to the Eastern Conference Finals for the second year in a row, and they will face the New York Rangers Wednesday night at the Garden, 8 o'clock start on ESPN. So you can watch Dynamite and the Ranger game if you have picture-in-picture, like I do. But I might be at the game. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how everything goes by Tuesday. But we'll see what happens. I might be at the game Wednesday, and then definitely Friday. Friday, I will be at the Garden for Game 2. And then Game 3 will be next Sunday, Memorial Day Sunday. That is an early start. That's a 3 p.m. start in Florida. So, got that. Game 4 will be on Tuesday, the 28th, and then Game 4 will be, and then Game 5 will be Thursday night, May the 30th, at the Garden. Game 6, June 1st, in Florida, if necessary, and then Game 7, hopefully we don't get there, June the 3rd, that's a Monday night, So, we'll see what happens, but Rangers got a day of extra rest. And Florida, well, you got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Got 4 days. We got 5. We got 5! So, it's going to be a really tough series for the Rangers. Florida plays like machines, so they got great players. Big, huge guys that can hit and just, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty, but going to be a tough series. But I think the Rangers can win that. I don't know if it's going to be 6, maybe 7, but we'll see what happens with that. And I don't know what the other series did. I don't know, but I'm not watching the Western Conference. I'm worried about the Rangers, but it is what it is. And that's that. And as we go to basketball, how about those Knicks? Well, they get Game 7 at the Garden on Sunday. I think it's Sunday afternoon. It's probably Sunday night. I don't think it's in the afternoon, but we'll see. But do or die on Sunday. But I think the Knicks are going to win Sunday. And then face the Celtics next week. I don't know when that series starts. I think it's Tuesday or Thursday. Who knows? But I think that series starts in Boston. So, at least Boston gets something. But it is what it is. So we didn't get Boston and New York in hockey, but we might get it in basketball. And I hope the Celtics whip the Knicks' ass. But if the Knicks even get there, they might. And you know there might be a riot Sunday night. Good thing I won't be there. So I don't give 2 shits about the Knicks. MSG is the house that the Rangers built. Just point that out. It is what it is. But we got all that. As far as baseball goes, the Yankees beat the White Sox tonight. Earlier tonight. Don't care. The Mets once again stunk up the joint, getting shut out 8-0 by the worst team in the National League. Ugh. So they're back to 4 games. I think they're 4 or 5 games under 500 again. I don't even know how many games are up on last place. I don't even care at this point. It's made it 18th, and the Mets are like 12 games out of first place already. Kiss the division goodbye. Wild card? Pfft. Who knows? At this point, we're not even talking about it, but that's all good and gravy, and I don't give 2 fucks. And that's it. Alright, so we'll see what happens with that. Christian Scott, the Met Phenom, well, he stunk up the joint tonight. 3rd start, and, well, not good. Not so good, Al! First start was great. 2nd start, didn't get the win in the first one. I think the second one he didn't either. 3rd one, stunk up the joint. That's what the Mets have been doing. They've been, ever since Alvarez went down, remember I think it was 6 or 7 game win streak? After Alvarez went down the drain it went. They can't hit, except for Alonso, who's starting to heat up. Really, he's starting to really heat up. Didn't get anything tonight, but it is what it is. But, if you get Alonso hot, or Lindor hot, look out. But right now, the Mets are playing like shit. I think they're 19-24, somewhere around there, 20-25, around that area. But, got like 100 and some odd games left. It's like, but the way the Mets are playing right now, they're probably going to get around 100 losses. Because Diaz is starting to stink it up. They have basically no pitching. Senga's coming back, I think, in July. And then on Twitter, they're talking about Pete Alonso getting traded to the NL Central. You Met fans stupid? Why would they? I know Alonso is his contract year, so I don't. But I would kill Stevie Cohen if I would really go to Stevie Cohen's house and really knock some sense into him. Like, why did you do that? Your franchise first baseman, you give him up to a crappy team like the Brewers or something like that, the Pirates or even the Reds, someone in the NL Central, like a contender maybe, like the Cubs or St. Louis. I don't think so. They're not going to trade Lindor. Lindor's got like 6 or 7 more years on his contract. I doubt that. If anybody should get traded, it should be Marte. They want McNichols to get traded. No. I don't care if he's fucking in a slump right now. You do not trade the squirrel. You don't trade McNuggets, okay? Stop it. Hey, get rid of Joey Wendell. I think they already did. Thank the Lord for that, because he stunk up the joint. Go back to Tampa Bay, you bum. That's it. Mets are going to be sellers, but hopefully there's not a big, huge trade. But we'll see. See what happens with that. And even Juan Soto saying that he wants to negotiate a contract and possibly stay with the Skankies for a very long time, like 10 more years, why not? Yeah, be with Judgy Wudgy and the rest of the steroid users for the rest of your life. Why not? The Yankees got the money. I mean, the Mets kind of do too, with Uncle Stevie getting rid of half the people. I really don't think the Met fans. You think that Soto's going to come to the Mets next season? I highly doubt it. Now, if Soto signs sometime this season or after the World Series, Uncle Stevie, you better hope you get somebody good in free agency. Whoever is a free agent this season, besides Alonso. Sign Alonso first, then worry about getting some stars that actually can fucking play. But we'll see. We'll talk about that later. But right now, let's talk about another great sport. The sport of professional wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, on this late night, and like I said, I'm pre-recording this. You're going to see this sometime in the morning. Unedited, by the way. So anyway, it is time for your late and out of date. By the way, this is video number 2.5, minus the short that I did about the Boston buttholes. I mean, the Boston Bruins losing. So, video number 2 on your 2 for Friday. It is time for your late night. Well, not late night, I should say. Late and out of date Ring of Honor TV review for episode number 64 of Ring of Honor TV. That was shown this past Thursday night, May the 16th, 2024. And it was a pretty decent show. Not great, but still, it's Ring of Honor. Tony Khan's Ring of Honor. But it is what it is. Alright, so we're about a couple of months away from the next actual, the second Ring of Honor pay-per-view this year, Death Before Dishonor, July the 26th, in Arlington, Texas. That's a Friday night, my friends. So, that's going to be, who's going to watch it? We got SmackDown. Got SmackDown that night. Got Rampage. Not that anybody's going to watch Rampage. But, got that. We'll move on. Speaking of SmackDown, SmackDown will stay on Friday nights on the USA Network beginning in September. And NXT will stay on Tuesday nights when they start on the CW11, well, September or I think it's October, because I didn't hear anything that NXT will start in September. But SmackDown will start September the 13th on the USA Network on every Friday night. For the foreseeable future, I guess. And we all know Raw will be starting in January on Netflix, but they will stay on the USA Network until December the 31st. So we got that. So, 7 more months of Monday Night Raw on the USA Network. And NXT will, like I said, go to CW and then SmackDown on the USA Network September the 13th. That's it. As far as AEW goes, well, we don't know yet. Don't know yet, but we got that. Alright, so Ring of Honor episode number 64. So 5 weeks away from the epic episode number 69. We got that. It's 5 weeks away. But anyway, this week, episode 64, emanated from the Canada Life Center, or Centre, if you're French, the Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So they're beginning the Canadian set of tapings. I think this was, I think it was this one or the Edmonton one, I'm not sure, but the one with the sky blue incident. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so we're 2 months away from Death Before Dishonor, so we're getting there. We have an interesting little thing that happened on the show with the Forever Champion Athena hurt her leg. I don't know how badly, but that ain't good. If it's bad, that's not good for her, because she's been champ for almost 2 years now. So, you know, injuries happen, and you know you hate to have it happen to a champion like Athena, who's held the belt for almost 2 years. I got nervous when Roman was champ for 1,316 days. There was points where he looked like he was hurt bad. But then you had to worry about his leukemia coming back. But thankfully, that's pretty much all well and dandy. But still, you know, it is what it is. But you gotta, you know, you had to hold your breath sometimes with Roman, so. But now Roman's taking some time off. He'll be back by the end of the summer, probably by SummerSlam. Who knows? That's that. We still miss you, the Tribal Chief. Still miss our Tribal Chief. We miss him so much. And that's that. So anyway, we'll talk about Athena in a little bit. As she's taking, well, she's not defending, but another one of those non-title proving ground matches. We got that. Alright, so we move on. Alright, so we had, as our commentary team, every Thursday night on Ring of Honor TV, we have Ian Riccaboni, and my good friend, the Pasta, Caprice Coleman. That's my good friend, he's a Pasta. Praise the Lord, Jesus Christ, the Lord, that Caprice Coleman. Hallelujah. Okay. We got that. So, Ian Riccaboni and Caprice Coleman are your commentators. And we start the show up with the opening sequence and what's coming up on the show. And we start off with match number 1, non-title proving ground match. What else is new? But this is this is a non-title proving ground match between the Ring of Honor television champion, who was on Dynamite Wednesday, along with his United Empire buddy, Jeff Cobb, as they lost to Claudio and, Bryan Danielson and Moxley. He took the pin. That's Kyle Fletcher, as he takes on some guy named Mentalo. I don't know if it's a luchador or some just guy who's mental. Mentalo! Hey, Mentalo, have you met my friend? Osito! No, my name is Antonito. I say, shut up, your name is Osito. Anyway. Alright, so, this guy, Mentalo, I have no idea what the fuck he is. I don't care. But anyway, if Mentalo wins the match, or lasts the 10-minute time limit, he gets a future title shot, per the rules of a non-title proving ground match. Alright, so it's about a 6-minute match. Nothing great. Starts with Fletcher jumping him from behind to start the match. Fires up some big chops in the corner. Then stomped a mud hole in him. Then set up a delayed vertical suplex. Nice. So hits that. Mentalo actually comes back with a running dropkick to the knee. Smart. And then he sends Fletcher to the outside. Hits a moonsault. Then a top rope famouser. Interesting for a near fall as he comes back in. Then the Shote. The palm strike in the corner. Well, actually goes for it. Gets cut off with a big boot to face. And then Fletcher hits a Brain Buster for a near fall. Then they trade kicks to face. Fletcher wins that exchange. And then grabs a basic 1927 power driver. It almost felt like Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. So he hits that 1, 2, 3 in just under 6 minutes, or just about 6 minutes. He gets the win, and that's pretty much it. And Mentallo does not get a title shot. Not that he was going to get one anyway. So that's pretty much it. So Fletcher gets the win, and the only way you can win is on pretty much Ring of Honor TV, because he can't win anywhere else. That's your TV champion. He can't win on Dynamite, can't win on Rampage, can't win on Collision. He can only win in Ring of Honor. That's why he's the champ. But he hasn't defended it in a while. Like other people in Ring of Honor. When was the last time? I love the guy Mark Briscoe. When is the last time he defended that belt? Yes, I don't think he's defended it once since he won it at Supercard. And that was like, what, 2 months ago? Not even 2 months, like a month ago? I know he just had a kid. I know he had his, like, 8th kid with his wife. I understand that. He wants to be home to take care of the other 7 he has, plus the new one. Because he wants to see him. I think he had a baby boy. I don't even remember. But he wants to be there with his family, you know. It's a great time to have a baby. You know. You won the title and you had a kid at around the same time. Great for you, Mark Briscoe. Oh my God, Bianca Belair. That I don't know if it's a rumor, but there's a heavy rumor that Montez Ford and Bianca Belair, Bianca got preggers because Montez forgot to pull out at 2. And Angelo Dawkins, with the words of wisdom of the day, telling Montez, I got 2 words for you, pull out. Well, Cena forgot that one, right? Oh, wait, he kicks out at 2. Well, maybe he forgot that, too. I don't know. You never know when he was with Nikki Bella. Well, sorry, Nikki Garcia. Slut. Who knows? He probably forgot to pull out at 2 most times. Probably. I don't know. I care less. But yeah, there's a heavy rumor that Bianca Belair is pregnant. I don't know how many months, or she just found out she's pregnant. And she had a match tonight with Tiffany Stratton. Daddy! You know, and somehow, someway, on one leg, mind you, freaking Bianca Belair wins the match, goes on to the SmackDown semifinals, where she's going to take on Nia Jax, as she won by disqualification because Jade went berserk with a chair. Even though Nia kind of hit her, I'm surprised Nia didn't get disqualified. But Jade using the chair, and the ref was like, fuck you, you're out. Everybody's like, bullshit! But it plays out well, doesn't it? Because now Nia can really focus on that injured knee of Bianca's next week. It's just taped. I don't even know. I'll read the results probably tomorrow, or later tomorrow. I think we're going to see either Lyra Valkyria against Nia Jax, because I think Nia's going to win the SmackDown side of the Queen of the Ring. And I don't think it makes any sense if Io wins. So I'm thinking it's going to be Nia versus Lyra Valkyria, and I think Nia's going to become the Queen of the Ring, and everybody's going to be like, why? I didn't have that on my bingo card. I pretty much had Io or Jade, or maybe Tiffy Tiff. So, looks like we're going to see Queen Beyonce, or Big Beyonce. Yeah. So we have Nia, Queen, by who? Jax. Or Queen Nia, by who? Jax. Next weekend. I hope not. I'd rather have Queen Io than Queen Nia Jax. Ugh. But then again, it could be Bianca versus Io. Oh, we're living that. We're living pretty much SummerSlam in the last couple months. With Damage Control and her. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But that's tomorrow's video, talking about that. And we move on with that. Anyway, back to Ring of Honor we go. And, yeah. So, Kyle Fletcher gets the win. And I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. So off and running on Ring of Honor TV, episode number 64. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Then, match number 2, we have the dark odor of Johnny Hungy, John Silver, and his good buddy Evil Uno, as, Alex Reynolds was not participating. I don't know why. Could have the Beaver Boys in action, but Evil Uno is there, and, Evil Uno's the kind of guy that takes losses most of the time. But anyway, so they take on the team of Jay Lethal, Machismo, ooh, yeah, get. And, his big, tall buddy, the Indian Jolly Green Giant himself, Satnam Singh, back in action. So, yeah, Jay Lethal's still part of Ring of Honor / AEW. Satnam Singh, the same thing. I think there was a rumor that Bryan Danielson was going to take on Satnam Singh this Wednesday night. Why? I know he's going to be in an Anarchy in the Arena match, but why would you have him fight the big, tall Indian Jolly Green Giant? Why? I know he's probably going to win somehow. I don't know how, but why would you have that match on Dynamite? That's a Rampage match, basically. That could have been an email match. Kind of like this match. So Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal take on Evil Uno and Johnny Hungy with Alex Reynolds at ringside. So, under 5-minute match, which I didn't really give 2 fucks for. So also with Lethal and Evil Uno slugging it out to start, where it didn't go anywhere. So then we get the tag out to Satnam Singh and Johnny Hungy, John Silver. Which he came up like right below Satnam Singh's chest. I think John Silver's like maybe around a little bit around my height. Maybe a little bit less? I know, I'm 5'4", and I think he's like, 5'5"-ish? 6, maybe? Maybe a little taller than me? But anyway. So Silver's like, alright. Okay, big, tall, doofy guy, how about a test of strength? With said hand only reaching his shoulder. Maybe not the best idea there, Johnny. Who's Johnny? Okay. Here's Johnny! Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna sing anymore. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so Satnam Singh drops him with a big shot to the freaking back. Then tags in Jay Lethal for a running crotch attack against the ropes into the Fargo strut. Really, the Ric Flair strut. Woo! We get that. And then Evil Uno knocks Lethal off the top rope as he probably was trying for the Macho Man elbow winning down from heaven. Oh yeah! So knocked him off the top rope, and then Johnny Hungy tries to choke the big, tall, Jolly Green Giant. I don't know, well, probably jumped on his back to do that. But Satnam Singh's like, alright, that's it. Choke slam to Evil Uno. And then, pretty much, Jay Lethal has to make the save somehow. I guess because it's, Johnny Hungy, John Silver is choking the big, tall, doofy guy out. So Lethal's like, alright, I'll save you! So he makes the save, and then hits Lethal Injection on Evil Uno. 1, 2, 3. This match finally ends in under 5 minutes, and I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars, so that's pretty much it. Did not give a flying fuck! Pretty much Ring of Honor is like a show that you say, I'm not gonna give a flying fuck to watch. But I watch it because I'm a wrestling fan, I'm a big Ring of Honor guy, so it is what it is. But Ring of Honor is not the same when I was watching it growing up. Well, not growing up, but when I started going to Ring of Honor shows back in 2007. Actually, 2006, I take that back. But it was great for all the time up until the pandemic era hit. Gone. That pretty much the promotion in the last 3.5, 4 years almost. I mean, good stars here and there, but just the TV show just is ridiculously dumb freaking squash matches the last 30 seconds to about 3-4 minutes. And then you have all these people like, who are these people? Right, Bailey? Who are these people? Ah, what's your name? I don't know. So we get all that. Alright, we move on. Alright, then we go to the back with Lexi Nair, and we have the Iron Savages of Bear Boulder and Bear Bronson, along with Jacked Jameson. They're all tired of being stepping stones for basically everybody, and are ready to become roadblocks. I guess that's it. Well, if you want to be roadblocks, you need to win some matches here and there. Stop being a bunch of jobbers like the Dark Order. The same. Yeah, same. Alright, we'll see what happens with them. That's it. 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we get the Tony Khan special. Match number 3. We get the ladies. Speaking of ladies, we got the woman with a flat ass. Well, she says fat ass, but it's flat. Flat ass and a mean attitude. The one woman that's getting banged by a guy named Jack Perry. I almost say Joe Perry. That's somebody else from Aerosmith. I almost say Jim Perry, the late great Jim Perry. Sale of the century! I miss that guy. That was a great game show host. He was one of the best. Next to Alex Trebek. The late great Alex Trebek. There's a lot of them. I can't remember. Well, besides Wink Martindale, Bob Barker, Bob Eubanks, and Chuck Woolery, who's still alive. I think Wink Martindale's still alive somehow, I think. I don't know if he is or not, but if he is, God bless that man. We know Bob Barker died a couple years ago. Alex Trebek died a couple years ago. Bob Eubanks, I think, died sometime like 5, 10, 20 years ago. I don't even remember, but Pat Sajak's still alive. He's like, what, 70? It doesn't age that guy. Same thing with Vanna White. He's not a game show host, but we got that. Not a great game show host. Lots of them. Good. Nowadays, you get boring as fuck game show hosts. Like, who are these people? Why? Who are these people? Why are they? What is this? Except for like somebody like Elizabeth Banks, you know, the host of the brand new Press Your Luck, which is in, I think it's its 7th season now. Wow. Doing good. You know, the whammies are pretty funny here and there. They brought back some of the old school whammies from the original one, not Whammy, the all new Press Your Luck that was on the Game Show Network. That I hated that. Even except for the double whammies, which came out and messed with you a little bit. There was some of the animations were kind of funny, not all of them, but the double whammies I thought were kind of interesting because it's new. Okay, that's something new for Press Your Luck fans. But then the whole thing was dumb. The host was weird and stupid. I didn't like it at all. And then they brought it back with the original Press Your Luck. And it's been pretty much a success so far. It's been 7 seasons at least. 7, 8 seasons. One of the best game shows on ABC. I think it comes on Thursday nights. Good shit. You know, Michael Strahan doing the $100,000 pyramid. Ugh. What, I couldn't get... Oh, yeah, Dick Clark's dead, so that's what it is, But, it's gonna get somebody else besides Michael Strahan? I mean, Leah Remini's on the Game Show Network doing a crossword puzzle game show, People Password, not People Password, People Crossword, whatever the fucking show is called. I mean, the Game Show Network is a boring as fuck channel anyway. They have these game shows like, you know, Joey Fatone did a couple game shows that were boring. Now they have a game show called Split Second. They had America Says, which is like a survey show, not like Family Feud. Which is still around with Steve Harvey, but it's on syndication mostly. And sometimes on Buzzer. Not Buzzer, the Game Show Network. Buzzer has old game shows. From like Match Game, they show Old School Press Your Luck, which is always great. Sometimes they show Sail the Sanctuary. You know, they show the old school stuff like Match Game not 2000, Match Game 90-something, whatever it was in the 90s with I like that one. The old school Match Game was great. Then they updated it around the late 80s, early 90s, which was okay, not great, but still. Then it kind of was on and off, and then they had Alec Baldwin for a couple seasons. It was funny, but you know, some of the jokes were like way out of line. You felt like you're watching, they were cursing up a storm. I mean, sexual references in some of the matches and stuff. Like, ugh, what is this? This could have been on the Playboy channel. But it was good for what it was, but then they had that. Wheel of Fortune's still around. Then they're going to have Ryan Seacrest be the host, because Pat Sajak, I think, is retiring this year or next year. I don't know when. Vanna White will still be there for a little bit. But who's going to watch that? Who's going to watch the new Wheel of Fortune with Ryan Seacrest on it? Seacrest, out! Yeah, get out! Do your fucking whatever you do. Your stupid radio show, podcast, whatever it is. Do American Idol here and there. And then do your stupid Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, which you ruined after Dick Clark sadly passed away. He chose Ryan Seacrest to host it. Why? Because I know it was a big hot thing. I mean, he couldn't get Carson Daly, even though he does his own one, I think on Channel 4, or whatever channel it's on. I can't watch New Year's Rockin' Eve. I know that, I mean, because basically it's mostly taped performances, usually from LA. And then the ones they have in Times Square, pretty much semi-lip-synced. Mariah Carey, right? Mariah Carey. A couple years ago. That was hilarious. She's lip-syncing. You could tell she's definitely lip-syncing. I really thought she was really singing. And then I think she messed up something. And she's like, what the fuck going on? Oh, boy. Not that her career was going anywhere anyway. I think it was on the time she was either she was with Nick Cannon or she got rid of him, thank the Lord. Nick Cannon and his broken condoms. You probably put it on there, put it on wrong there, Nick. Why do you think you have like 13 kids? I mean, if you can't put on a condom correctly, then you shouldn't even been having sex. Just saying. But then again, maybe the women, you know, I don't know. Maybe somewhere along the line, the women's like, you know, either she was, I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there. I want to know why. I don't even know how it happened. But Nick Cannon has 13 kids with like 16 different baby mamas. Sad. Put a cap on it. Stop at around 3. 4 is okay. I think 3 or 4, if you have a lot of money like Nick Cannon does, I mean. Yeah, 4, okay. 5 is a little excessive. Matt Hardy. Oh, thinking about Matt Hardy almost. Rebby Hardy with her legs that are open like a 24/7 11. But she's got money, so if you want to have like 35 kids, why not? You want to you really want to rip open that, Rebbe Hardy's woo-ha even more? Why not? She's 30-something. Why not? Give her another 5, 6 kids. You're 50-something years old. Why not? I'm not recommending it, but if you got a lot of money, you want to have a lot of kids, go ahead. I don't give a shit, but put a cap on it. How many times are you gonna bang your wife or your girlfriend and she's gonna be popping out kids out of her woo-ha? Thing's gonna be scratched like wah. By the time she's like 70, your thing's gonna be like sewed up. What? Come on. Okay, I'm getting graphic. I'm sorry. Right now, everybody left my turn off the video. He's talking about weirdness again. I don't care, but at least you watch. Thank you for the view, asshole. So, alright. So we got Anna J, the woman with a flat ass and a mean attitude. 2-minute suckfest with a woman named Tara Zepp. Who? Who are these people? Are they people from Canada? I guess. I don't know. Some indie darling from Canada. Tara Zepp. Well, at least her name is not Jem. Jim is your name? Jim. Anyway. Basically, not much from, Ms. Zepp, except for powering, Anna in the corner, and that was it. I'm gonna take her in the corner. Oh, shit! And then Anna J comes back with suplex for a near fall, chokes her in the ropes, hits the gory bomb, goes for the cover, and then goes, no, I'm not done with you yet! Then chokes her out with the Queen Slayer. 2-minute garbage fest. This could have been an email. That too. And, 2 minutes later, you could have went to the bathroom, took a shit, took a nap, then got back up, and then the match would have been over. So, this match, 2 out of 5 stars. 2 minutes, and you get a 2 out of 5 star rating. That's it. We move on. Alright, after that, match number 4. A little bit better, a little bit longer. Not that better, but it is what it is. We have the beautiful Sky... This is the match. Okay, this is the match that Sky Blue got, with that idiot fan who said all those sexual shit. And by the way, I think this was edited. So, there you go. Alright, Sky Blue taking on Rachel Ellering. Was okay. It is what it is. And this was the match that was taped that happened with that idiot fan. And, check out my rant. Still going strong, over 400 hits. Thank you. By the way, my short with the Boston Bruins climbing up the charts. It was not a rant, but it's just like, it's a short. I could have put up on my Peter Joseph channel, but I wanted to put up on my rant channel. Why not? Get some more watch time hours from my channel. Not that I'm gonna get monetization on it. I don't give a shit. But yeah, it's on my rant channel. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook later on. So, along with my AEW Dynamite review over on my Peter Joseph channel. So I got that. All right. So anyway, so I'm not gonna get to everything. So, but anyway, Sky Blue got the win with a very quick Code Blue 6.5 minute match. So, that was that. They did show when Sky Blue went to the outside, but they edited that whole thing with the fan and O.B. Edwards getting involved. So, they cut it into little bitty pieces. Whatever the guy said was edited out. And we really didn't see the guy. Thank the Lord. Like, nice cuts. Better than a certain guy named Kevin Dunn. It was kind of, it was heavily edited. Lots of cuts, trimming. It was a mess. Basically, it was a mess. But still, As long as we didn't hear that fucker or see that dumb fuck, the better. But match, 6.5 minute match. Sky Blue gets the win, and they gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. We move on. Alright, then we go to a segment with Angelico and Serpentico, the SAP. Not the Spanish, well, not the Spanish announce table, but, you know, it is what it is. Not the SATs, Joel and Jose Maximo, Joel is my mentor, but it is what it is. The SAP, the Spanish Announce Project of Angelico and Serpentico, they say they've been in a nightmare for months with Maria Kanellis-Bennett, Grant Garrison, and Cole Carter. It's been going on for like, what, 7 months now, at least? Maybe more than that? So they've been in a long as fuck nightmare, and they can't wake up out of it. They had to deal with those 3 individuals, and it's about time, and it's about to get even uglier. I'm like, how bad can it possibly be? Can we fucking end this fucking shit? 7 months at least now? What is this, the Bloodline storyline? Come on now. If this goes a year, why? What is the end game with this? Is Serpentico gonna get his mask back eventually? I hope. Well, if this goes another month, I'm like, I don't even care for this feud anymore. To be honest with you, I don't care. But what is the end game? All I want to know is, what is the end game here? Can it just be over? Can it just move on? I mean, nobody cares about this. I hear people in a Ring of Honor forum saying this is a very boring feud, like everything else in Ring of Honor. But it is what it is. This feud's been lasting for like at least 7 months. It feels longer, don't it? I mean, thankfully it'll be over, and then, I mean, who cares what happens to Griff Garrison, Cole Carter? Maria can go back to being with the Kingdom. Maybe we'll see them on, or see her on Dynamite, Collision, or Rampage, instead of seeing her almost every week on Ring of Honor TV. Nothing wrong with that, but still. And Angelico and Serpentico could maybe go after the Ring of Honor tag team belts. Just get this feud over with. Kill it. Kill it. End it, Tony Khan. Get the hook. Or just get hooked to end it. Oh, no, I'm kidding, but it is what it is. And that's it. I gave this segment 2 out of 5 stars, so that's it. I think this is match number 5. Tag team action, player. Action Andretti teaming up with his good buddy Darius Martin of Top Flight. I don't know where Dante was. Don't care. They take on the team of Levi Knight and the ever-popular jobber himself, John Cruz. And the only good thing about this match was, I think it was John Cruz takes off his jacket, throws it behind him, and it lands exactly on the ring post. And everybody's like, ooh, impressive. And then you see Levi and I go, ooh, look what you did. And then John's like, does his bow, like, well, you accomplished something. Great, good for you. Impressive. No, you gotta say it like the Emperor. Impressive. That's it. But other than that, actually, I think it was Levi Knight did that. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Match was long. I don't know why this match was long. Not that long. 7:44. And then, commentary is doing, I don't know what the hell they were doing, making night music puns. I think we heard a Jordan Knight, New Kids on the Block reference. We're like, what? Like, God, just shut up and just call the match. Then, Ian Riccaboni with his stupidity. I'm like, shut up, Ian! God, you're boring. No wonder I call you Ian Riccaboni. I still hate this guy's guts for what he did to. I don't know if it was probably him or Kevin Kelly's fault, but anyway, Still. I wish I would rather have Kevin Kelly and Caprice Coleman on commentary than hearing Ian Ricker boring every fucking Thursday night for the last few years. Well, not the last few years on Thursday nights, but for the past few years in Ring of Honor. I'm saying, Kerry Silken, you had your chance. Tony Khan, you have your chance. All you have to do, I mean, I've DM'd you so many times. I think I'm getting sick of it. Kerry, I got you on Facebook. Give me a chance. Or even give Joe Cronin a chance, at least. Not that Joe would like to do Ring of Honor. I don't know, maybe you would, maybe you won't. But I would do Ring of Honor, and I would do a hell of a better job than Ian Ricker Boring could. Just saying, I'll throw in the tape. I won't show my old stuff from my YouTube channel. That's rusty shit. At least it's something. Bad camera work at all. You can't see me, but you can hear me. That's not bad, but, you know, it's good. It's decent, at least. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I'll fly down to Florida. I'll fly there whatever you want me to go. As long as you pay for it. Pay for my hotel and food and all that shit. Pay for all my amenities, and then that's it. Get me there and back. And then if you like, I'll give you a good show. You give me a chance. Bye, Ricker Boring. I don't want to work with him. I don't want to be a 3-man team with him. Get out of here. The fuck out of here, you boring fuck. Me and Caprice Coleman would be like epic. Like, it'd be like peanut butter and jelly. Ebony and ivory. Pretty much. Ebony and ivory. You're as brown as a bat. Okay. But yeah, me and Caprice could be like, probably be the best freaking commentary team in the history of commentary. Not kidding, but it'd be better. It'd be way better. Guaranteed to be really good. And then maybe Tony Khan can, you know, hey, if you ever need a guy on Rampage or Collision, I'll do it. I'll do double duty. I don't want to give a shit. I'll do Ring of Honor, then I'll do 3 hours of Rampage, Collision, and Battle of the Belts. I'll do it all, man. I'll be like Tony Schiavone doing right now, pretty much. I'll be the ring announcer. Let's get Bobby Cruz some time off. Get him out too. I've been wanting Bobby Cruz's job since 2009. We're in 2010, but he actually let me want it. I actually screamed it out at Final Battle 2009, 2010, I think it was. And I said, Bobby Cruz, I want your job. And he's like, I was like, really? I'll go in there. You know, give me the money. It's like, hey, I was gonna tell him, it's like, hey, if you want me to, it's like, ask Kerry for the money. Kerry would have gave it to me. Probably got it all. It was loaded. I was like, ask Kerry, let me go in there. I'll do it. Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen! The Skeleton! No. The man from Tijuana, Mexico, El Genetico! Ese, pero. We got that, man. I could have just took Bobby Cruz's job. He could have went off into retirement. I wouldn't be talking to you people right now. I'd be making a lot of money sitting on a beach somewhere in Florida. Well, anywhere, really. I've been traveling the world with Ring of Honor. I've been hanging out with a whole ton of wrestlers. I'm gonna kick ass. I mean, I'm 47. I can still do it if I want, if given the chance. But, you know, if you're watching this and you're hearing this part, please, for the love of all that is holy, go on Tony Khan's Twitter page and tell him you know a guy in New York. His name is Peter Joseph. He wants a job at Ring of Honor. Get Ian Wicker boring out of there. Give me a chance, my friend. And I will deliver. Like I do every single video. Every single night. I'll be like Joey Styles. I am the unscripted, uncensored, best play-by-play guy, best ranter on YouTube. And it's a fact. Nobody can beat me, even on commentary. It's true. It is true. Because none of you motherfuckers will ever be better than me in ranting. I don't care if you're like, oh, JD's better. Fuck JD. JD just talks out of his ass. Nobody cares. Joe can rant. Joe Cronin can rant. So me and him are like a little bit here, a little bit here. But as far as JD goes, this is where he goes. And all those dim-witted, deluded fans. All 140-something thousand of them. Who cares? Who cares about him? His commentary on House of Boring is fucking boring. I can do House of Glory too, by the way. Just saying. If House of Glory ever needed a guy, get Jerry out. That bum from Westchester, New York. Get him out of here. Stay in Westchester, you fake as fuck New Yorker. How can you be from New York and root for the Braves? That's like sacrilegious. I mean, if you want to root for the Braves, move to Atlanta. I mean, I'm a Niners fan. You know why I'm a Niners fan? Because of my brother from another mother. Okay? The big man. You sexy. Yeah, go to sleep, but you're a sexy man. No homo. But anyway. That's why I'm a Niners fan. I've been a Niners fan since 2011, really. 13 years. Because he converted me. I'm still a Jet fan at heart. I am still a Jet fan at heart. And yeah, that game, that first game of the season, who do I root for? Obviously, the Niners. Obviously, because it's in Santa Clara. Even if it was in MetLife, I still root for the Niners. I don't think the Jets are going anywhere this season anyway, with Rodgers or without Rodgers. But if Rodgers starts that game, you know he fears the Niners. I mean, it'd be a great game, but he cannot win. He only won one time, and that's when the Niners let him off the hook that year. Had the game, too. It wasn't even Brock Purdy game. It was a Jimmy G game. Why not? But I think it was in 2021. I forget what year it was. Niners had the lead. And then 30 seconds left. You give Rodgers that much time. They say, you know, Nathan Crosby hits a game-winning field goal. What the fuck? In Santa Clara. The only time during the regular season, I think the only time during the regular season that Rodgers actually won something in Santa Clara against the Niners. Cannot win in the playoffs. Zero. Rodgers fears the Niners. He even wanted to play with the Niners. I'm like, no. Get your discount double check out of Santa Clara. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. That's it. Anyway, alright, enough about that. Back to Ring of Honor we go, and then we're going to bed. Okay. This video will be up by then. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so this match, under 8-minute match. In the end, John Cruz gets sent to the floor, and then we get a double swinging slam. Finishes off Mr. Levi. Good night. And that's it. Match was 2.25 out of 5 stars. That's it. Bing, bang, boom. Good night. No pun intended from Mr. Levi night, but it is what it is. Alright, match number, I believe it's match number 6. I lost count, but who cares? Another non-title proving ground match. This time for the Ring of Honor Tag Team belts. So we had the Kingdom of I'm Matt Taven. If you don't like Matt Taven, you, sir, or ma'am, are a Melvin. And the man who punches people in the dick. He gives him a pile driver. That's Michael Kanellis Bennett. At ringside, I don't think Ratty was there, or even Boydlow. But anyway, the Kingdom take on the team of London Lightning. We've seen him before. And Jason Geiger. Obviously, I think we all know who won this. The Kingdom win. Nothing great. Nothing great. There's not that many fans in the audience anyway. Nobody cared. This match lasted 5 minutes. That's it. Nothing really... I mean, the job was actually... didn't really do much. I mean, they get a hot tag to Jason Geiger. All 4 men are in the ring. London Lightning gets sent to the outside. And then... the Kingdom hit Rockstar Supernova. I never heard of that one. Maybe I haven't watched that one anyway. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes later, this goddamn Forsaken match is over. And I think London Lightning fought Roddy and almost beat him. Remember that? I was like, who is this guy? Sign him. Well, now he's in Ring of Honor. Well, I don't know if it was for good, but or just one of those handshake things. Oh, you impressed us. How about you come back? Why not? We'll give you another $500. And then you lose. Again. Not that you got the... I mean, you lost the match to Roddy. You got pinned and everything. But then, this match, you just get sent to the outside and your dumbass partner gets beat. But you still get $500. Why not? The man from London, Ontario, Canada, London Lightning. Why not? Oh, I hope we see more of this guy. He looks pretty good. From what I saw with him and Roddy. Not like Javon Evans, but pretty not even close, but he's pretty good. Right? He was very impressive. I was impressed. I'm interested, as Roman would say. Very interested in this guy. Look out for this guy if he does get signed to Ring of Honor or AEW. Or if Hunter might be watching. Or maybe the people from TNA. This guy might be this kid might be a star. Maybe. But remember his name, London Lightning. But then again, they might change his name. If he goes anywhere else, probably. I don't know. But we get that. Alright, so 2.25 out of 5 stars for that match. Move on. Then we get to another Proving Ground match. For the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. And like I said, the Forever Champion Athena. At least she came out with Lexi Nair and my girl Billy Starks. But anyway, she takes on Nicole Matthews. It's another Canadian independent darling. I don't know who she is, but kind of took. Almost took Athena to the time limit, but it went 7 minutes. And Athena hurt her leg during this match, and that's why I said earlier in the video that Athena, hopefully it's not a major injury, and it's just she just banged up her knee a little bit. Got some Robitussin and some ice on it, should be okay. But you gotta worry about it. But that's pretty much it. So, the fans kind of know her, so I think she's a Canadian darling. I don't know anything about her. I don't know. But she had... the commentary talked about her history, which I didn't really hear. But anyway. Blah, 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 blah. So, kind of went back and forth for a little bit. I mean, 7 minutes. If Nicole Matthews went 7 minutes with Athena, not bad. But in any case, she hits a couple moves. She has, a Northern Light suplex for a near fall. Athena then hits her right in the face. And then Nicole Matthews gets baseball slided to the floor. Ow. And then back in the ring, Athena hits the O-face, or the Eclipse, whatever you want to call it. 7 minute match. She gets the win. But, give Nicole Matthews some credit. And that's it. So Athena looks like she's on a collision course to face Queen Amanada. Don't know when that's happening. Maybe at Death Before Dishonor. I don't know when. And then on the other side, like we seen that with Red Velvet and Billy Starks for the Ring of Honor Women's TV Championship. But, you know, gave her a little bit of run for her money, but, you know, Athena still gets to win, but you got a little bit worried about her leg / knee, because she's had a history of knee problems, Athena has, but hopefully this is not one where it's major and she has to drop the belt, because you hate to see a long reign end on a really, you know, something that happens, and injuries happen. So, but you hate to see that happen to a champion that's held the belt for almost 2 years. So, we'll see what happens with Athena, and that's pretty much it. At the end of the match, this was the main event, by the way. Thank the Lord, this match is over. This show's over. And this video is probably much over right now. So, after the match, Athena puts her in the crossface, and then Queen Amanada comes out to make the save to end the show. And that's it. Alright, so that's episode 64 of Ring of Honor TV. It wasn't great, so I gave it 5.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comment section if you even watched the show. But if you did, leave a comment down below. And if you want to talk about Ring of Honor, you can always do that as well on any one of my videos. And that's pretty much it. You can also talk about TNA, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, Collision, Rampage. Whatever you want to talk about, except, you know, just only stupid comments, because then you get blocked. You don't like that? Too bad. That's pretty much it. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. By the time you see this, I will probably be asleep. But, in any case, tomorrow I will be back with my SmackDown review and my TNA review, and hopefully, if I don't fall asleep tomorrow night, after Collision and Rampage go off the air, that'd be at like 11 o'clock, then you get three videos, all on this very channel. And that's pretty much it. So you get SmackDown and TNA tomorrow, maybe Collision and Rampage together. So 3 videos tomorrow, hopefully, but we'll see what happens with that. If not, then definitely Sunday, early Sunday, Collision and Rampage. And then that'll be it for the weekend, and that's it. And we start the next to final full week. Actually, well, pretty much it is a full week. No, wait, take that back. No, the next to last week of May, because after Memorial Day will be the final week officially of May, and then we begin June on 2 weeks from today, actually. Yeah, 2 weeks from today will be the beginning of June. And summer is around the corner. Next weekend is the unofficial start of summer. But we won't hit the summer until I think June 19th or Juneteenth, as they call it here. June 19th, June 21st, somewhere around that week will be the start of summer. And that's it. Next weekend we got a lot of fireworks going off, if they haven't gone off already. I mean, you would think fireworks would be done after New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. Nope. You hear them. I hear them in my area in Brooklyn. I hear them going off in February. For like, why are they going off? It's February. I mean, maybe it's just people celebrating a birthday. I don't know. Why would you have fireworks in February? Don't ask. March, I could probably see a little bit, maybe. For Easter, for religious holiday, not religious holiday. Well, religious holidays, yes, probably, but like Irish holidays, but really, fireworks should start going off around Memorial Day weekend, and we're gonna see that next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably Monday night too, but who knows? But this week and next weekend, if you don't like fireworks, too bad for you. And that's that, going all through the summer. Especially July 4th. With the Macy's fireworks display, July 4th, that's a Thursday night. And then pretty much all through July, all through August, Labor Day weekend. So, 3 months of fireworks almost every night. Summer, what are you going to do? And that's it. We also got if if you're in Brooklyn, around my area, the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, July 4th, in the morning. See if Joey Chestnut wins again. Will be somebody else. I don't even, for the women, I don't even know. I don't even know who won last year, and I don't even give two shits. That's it. Not like I'm gonna go there. I mean, I might just hop, skip, and jump away from there, but just like you gotta get there like at 6 o'clock in the morning, basically. Because if you get there, if you want to get there, if you get there late, if you get there when it starts, gonna be a lot of people on the train. Because they're gonna be there, then going to Nathan's, which is even gonna be worse. Trying to get a hot dog. I'm gonna go see it, and after I'm gonna have a hot dog. I might go to the Cyclone game. It's like right next door, or I'm gonna go to Luna Park, the amusement park, go on the Wonder Wheel, then go on the beach. Might be a good day. It might be hot. Who knows? Get a nice tan. Walk around the boardwalk, and then I'm gonna go watch the fireworks on the boardwalk, and then go home. But it is what it is. That's what July 4th is here in my neck of the woods. Well, anywhere else. But just have fun. That's it. We'll see what happens. But the summer is coming, ladies and gentlemen. And hope it might be a hot one. It might be a stormy one. Depends where you live. Hurricane season begins next month. If it hasn't, it kind of has. We haven't heard much yet. But really kicks in June, July, August, really much of September. So for the next the next 4 months are going to be insane in the tropics. But hopefully we'll get nothing around the New York area, and maybe in Florida and Puerto Rico. But they're saying a lot of storms, like at least 20 named storms, at least over 20. And I think they said 5, maybe 6 major ones. I don't know if they're going to get to Cat 6. They've been talking about going above Cat 5, which is like 150 miles an hour. Cat 6 is around almost 200 miles an hour. It feels like a typhoon. Why can't we just call it typhoon and don't even have to go to Cat 6? We're going to go to DEFCON 5. Colonel, take us down to DEFCON 1. I mean, DEFCON 5. Bring us up to DEFCON 5. Aye, aye, sir. Freaking war games. At the end of that. Colonel, Sergeant, take us back up to DEFCON 5. You know what, DEFCON 1 was like the lowest one. We're fucked! Yeah, no, we got that. And it is, what it is. The fucking Ukraine war is still going on 2 years later. Ugh. I'm reading something on, freaking the Ukraine war. Still giving a ton of money and weapons to them. And then we got Israel to worry about. We still can't do anything with our problems here in the United States. Inflation's still going berserk. Gas prices almost at $4 again. And all we're worried about in fucking US is we're talking about Trump almost every fucking day. And that trial might last another month. Who knows? Who knows? But Vladimir Putin says he's not gonna take over a city in the Ukraine. Kharkiv, I think it was Kharkiv, or I don't even know how you pronounce those stupid fucking names. And Ukraine's doing some mobilization overhaul going into effect this weekend. Who cares? I don't even care. I don't give a shit. I mean, we're getting close to World War III as it is. It's all Biden's fault. It is what it is. At least by the end of next month, we're gonna see Sleepy Joe Biden basically get anally raped. Not physically raped, but he's basically gonna get verbally raped without lube by Donald Trump on that first debate. And there's another one in September. But by then, nobody's going to give two fucks about Joe Biden. Hopefully. Unless you idiots actually think he's doing a good job. I don't know how you could be a Biden supporter with the way he's run this country the last 3.5, almost 4 years now. How can you say he's doing a great job? What has he done? Name me one actual thing he's done right for this country in the last 3.5 years. I say nothing. And his bitch vice president just sits there and does nothing and gets a nice paycheck. I wish I had that job. Sit in the White House on my ass doing nothing. You know, basically doing nothing, going to functions, just because I'm the vice president. Right. And then you're sitting down in Congress doing the freaking, the State of the Union, and then you hear an old as fuck, senile, dementia-driven butt munch. And you're like, I'm like, yay, great, Mr. President, yay! What the fuck? What do you do? Kamala Harris has to be the worst vice president in history, next to Dan Quayle. What does she do? Tell me, what does she do? For the last couple of years, what has she really done? Nothing. Zero. Yeah, Putin and the guy from China meet. Oh, great. We're fucked. We're fucked. But you know, Russia and China are like this now. Pretty much fucking each other. Oh, we don't want to get involved with those two. They got them nukes. Global nuclear thermal war. Hopefully not. We'll never get that. You know, like 10 years later. Matthew Broderick was wrong in 1985. Well, I thought it was going to happen in 2015. I was kind of going the War Games / Back to the Future thing, but we didn't really get much of that. They were off a year with the Cubs winning the World Series, but wrong team they beat, not Florida or Miami. No, we still don't have flying cars. We have Tesla, but it's not really anything special. Not a flying car. Nothing really not much of Back to the Future 2 kind of emulated from 2015 into 2015. Nothing much. But it is what it is. Now we got hybrid cars, we got Teslas that break down. Nothing went right! Man, you know, with Matthew Broderick and War Games, you know, we didn't get global nuclear thermal war yet. But it might happen the way the world is going. Freaking Israel hates Gaza. Hamas hates Israel. This shit with Israel is dumb. Iraq hates the United States, I think, and Iraq and Iran hate the U.S. What else is new? Ukraine hates Russia. Everybody else fucking hates Russia. Russia loves China. North Korea hates South Korea. What else is new? Japan hates everybody. Not everybody, but Japan and the U.S. are good buddies. We're good friends. Japan, #1! Forever! But it is what it is. The world is a fucking mess. As it is right now. It's a mess. By the time, me and pretty much people that are around my age and older, by the time we're all dead, which will probably be in like the next 40, 50 years, maybe 60, who knows? Is the country going to be better? Probably not. The world going to be better? Probably not. By the time we hit 2050, 2075, 2100, the next By the time we hit the 22nd century, oh no, the 22nd century. Who knows what's gonna happen in the 22nd century? We're in the 21st, I don't know what century we're in. 21st century. Everything's gonna evolve. New technology. I mean, it's great. I heard they're thinking of bringing back the Concorde. Remember that shit back in the day? The Concorde was like a supersonic boom. If you hear it going, you see it and hear it, and that sonic boom lasted a long time. For a thunderstorm in the sun, you're like, what the fuck is that noise? I'm like, damn, that Concorde's still going. They're thinking of bringing it back, and I saw like a prototype. It's like this big, not like the Concordes from the past, but like huge. They're like little dinky things now. Like, so it's like, how do you fit all that many people in there? I know they did a test flight with like the pilot. It was like a really thin fucking thing. It felt like this big, like a missile, basically. Oh, let's go inside a missile. Great. Let's go on the Concorde. Let's go to here to England. And it's supposed to go boom. Like, you get on the plane in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. You're in England. Oh, great. The 70th anniversary of the U.S. Supreme Court that desegregated public schools in America. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Now, and then, like, Biden's drawing contrast with Donald Trump at some African-American museum. Nobody cares. And Donald Trump demands that Biden take a drug test. What? Before the debates? Oh my God. What is going on here? What am I watching? I think he's freaking nuts. I think he's on steroids. Whatever. Yeah, why not? Let him take a piss test too. Why not? Probably on those anabolic steroids. Brother. Oy, oy, oy. Imagine Joe Biden failing a basic drug test before the debates. That's great. Great. Why not? Let's do it. Oy, oy, oy. Everybody fighting in the U.S. House. What else is new? Oy, oy, oy. Craziness. I'm watching on CNN. Craziness. But it is what it is. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, everybody. By the time you see this, it'll be the morning. But in any case, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with my SmackDown review, TNA, and maybe Collision and Rampage. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Go to sleep, or if you're on the West Coast, go to sleep. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, fuck you, man, if you're not down with that. Go fuck yourselves. I'm out of here. Peace!